Hi guys, welcome back. This is part 2 in the personal trainer series videos. I'm going to be talking today about how to select a trainer and what are some of the most important criteria. Obviously, the selection of a trainer is very important. You want a trainer that is going to take you toward your goals in a way that's going to support you, even psychologically, even how your psychology works. So we're going to get into all of that as this video rolls on. Anyway, so first of all, trainers and certifications. So far as I know, and I am open to being wrong about this, but so far as I know, trainers don't have to be certified. Certification is a way of showing you that they have studied not only physiology informally, but formally, and studied training techniques and studied training modalities. So the certification is really something that you want to look into because it shows you that the person who's training you has gone the extra step. I, for one, for a lot of years was training people that I knew from, that's my phone going off, training people I knew from work and stuff like that, just informally helping them out. And I knew my stuff. I would go up online and research things and try them out on me and see what kind of results I got. But for the most part, I've considered myself a trainer probably maybe a year and a half after I got my first certification, because at that point you've been training clients, you've seen a lot of the different variations in physiques and in conditions and deconditions, and you've learned to really work, and especially once you've worked in a couple of different gyms. That would be a good thing you should know. The trainer should be able to maximize whatever environment you've wind up putting them in, whether it's in a beautiful 100,000 square foot facility or if the gym is barely 600 square feet. The trainer should be able to get you a good workout in either one of those. But always remember something extremely important. No matter how much a trainer knows about corrective exercise, unless the trainer is a physical therapist, then they're not a physical therapist. And what I mean by that is a trainer can help you. What we do is we train you. We might train you in ways that help remove certain movement patterns, but we're not here to fix injuries. We are definitely not here to fix injuries. That's not our job. That is the job of a registered physical therapist. And if you have an injury and you're talking to your trainer and the trainer's like, I can help you with this, I can help you with that, then they're really overstepping their bounds. I mean, I will train you. That's what I will do. But if you have a real injury, then that goes to a therapist, and please keep that in mind, okay? So, some good trainer habits. Let's go right beyond to good trainer habits. First of all, a trainer's focused on you. All right, a trainer is going to be friendly and outgoing. If that fits your personality, that's great. But a trainer is focused on you and focused on your movement. If a trainer is talking to you through the whole session, or if they're listening to you talk, if they're talking about the thing that they did on the weekend, or they're on their phone, unless they're on their phone pulling up a routine that they're using on you, but if they're on their phone texting or calling, then I would run away from that kind of training. You're paying them good money to focus on you, and if they're not focused on you, then they're not paying attention to your form. They're not seeing if you're doing the exercise right, and you're not getting the most of the session. So focus on you. Number one should be the first thing you notice. Second thing, obviously most gyms have a evaluation, but any trainer that you work with should gather some information before they start training you. They should know any kind of conditions you might have. They should know any kind of movement patterns or restrictions you might have. Any kind of medications you might be taking. All these are a factor in your training. Another thing a trainer should know is your goals. You really don't want to be with a trainer that's going to try to impose some kind of goal on you. That's not their job either. Their job is to facilitate you in reaching your goals. Okay? So if you're with a trainer and they're just bodybuilding training you, and meanwhile you say you want to be functional enough to run a tough mudder or a marathon, then they're not taking you towards your goals. Okay? A trainer is always focused on you. It has nothing to do with them. That's their job. The other thing a trainer would do is be flexible as you go through. Any trainer that's just going to hammer you with a one-size-fits-all approach is also not doing their job. Okay, you're not here to be a bodybuilding experiment for any trainer. And some trainers will just simply not train you because you don't want to get on board their train. In that case, I say, good for you. Get off the train, because they're here to support you, not the other way around. You pay them good money, and their job is to be there for you, not for you to be an extension of their ego by saying, oh, look, I trained this person and they did all this other stuff. That's not what it's about. It's about you getting a result that you want. I have a client very recently who, according to everything that I knew as a trainer, was doing the exact right thing. When she was working out hard, she was putting in time, her diet was on point, she hit a real plateau, and not only did she hit a plateau in her weight loss goal, but, and to me the most important attribute was the fact that she started, her energy just tanked. Over a period of 3 or 4 weeks, every time she would come in for a session, she was always tired, always listless. And we took her training completely to a different direction, and she's getting much better results and she feels so much better. So make sure your trainer is staying with you and staying aware of what you're going through as you go through the training process. Hopefully, this should be a no-brainer, but hopefully your trainer is bringing some sort of energy to your sessions. If you want someone, anybody could just simply read you a list of exercises, do 10, do 20, do 30. That seems to, which sidebar, observe trainers in sessions. If you're thinking about getting a trainer, go to the gym, watch them when they're training clients. Don't obviously stalk them, but watch them when they're training clients. You're going to see their MO, you're going to see how they interface. That's part of what you guys are there for. You need us to bring you up and get your intensity, raging for that session. So that's what we do. And lastly, and I'm going to wrap this up, a good trainer is not going to let you quit on yourself. And what I mean by that is this: every session, if you're working out hard, I read an interview with Henry Cavill, who did the whole Man of Steel and Superman. And regardless of what you thought of those movies, Henry Cavill just got into amazing shape for those movies. And he had this line where he said, when you're working at a certain level, after about, maybe not long, after about 15 minutes, the negotiation starts in your head. And I love that title, because that's what happens. You're in the gym and you're working out hard, and a part of you going, maybe I'll just do, or I don't feel good, and a good trainer is going to make sure that negotiation does not take hold. Now, a good trainer will be aware of your energy levels, as I told you about my other client, and know when to back the training down just a little bit to get you through the workout and have you still making progress. We don't want to have you overtraining. We don't want to have you feeling tired and have your sleep disrupted, and what's the point of attaining any kind of physical goal if you feel like crap every day? But we will get you through those workouts. We will push you that extra couple of reps that you wouldn't have done yourself. You could get a partner to do that, yeah, but would a partner make sure that your form is good? Do they know enough to make sure your form stays on point? That's what a personal trainer's job is. So we're going to hold you accountable to your goal. That's one of the most important things we will do. We're going to hold you accountable to your goals, and we're going to do so, a good trainer is going to do so in the most efficient, so that you're not spending hours and hours in the gym, in the most effective, so you're getting the best progress, the best results in the shortest amount of time, and of course in the safest way possible. Then that obviously is something, those three terms are something I kind of put forth in both in my resumes and any kind of communication I have with people when I'm start training, which is, that is my 3 criteria for training: safe, efficient, effective. Okay, and almost every trainer should be doing the same thing with you. So there it is. That's how to select a trainer. Make sure that they're focused on you. Make sure that their head is in the game. Make sure they're not imposing their goals on you. Make sure they're aware of where you are. Make sure that they're holding you accountable, but in a caring way. And make sure that their personality jives with you. Make sure you're having fun in the session. Workouts are tough. Workouts are never going to be easy. I remember Marianne Williamson once said that if you're in a therapy session and every time you go to the therapist it's a great session, you're with the wrong therapist. It's work. And workouts are work. Yeah, you're going to have great workouts, and you're going to have workouts that are just hard. And the hard ones you just have to push through. And a trainer's job is to help you push through. So, choose your trainer. Go out there and look at them. Go out there and find some, watch some, find some, see if you can find any kind of footage on them. Or find them in the gym and watch how they train their clients and see what it feels like. But you really, if you can do this, get yourself a trainer. It's gonna be the difference between possibly you achieving your goals and just simply not. And I would love to see you achieve your goals. So, if you're watching this up on YouTube, please feel free to comment. Even cons, I don't mind hearing different points of view. I love hearing different points of view. I never ever want to put out that I have all the answers. I certainly do not. Okay, so love to hear a comment. If you're watching on Facebook, comment in Facebook. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Okay, guys? In the meantime, stay positive. Stay focused on what's good in your life. Train hard, all right? And keep that internal, temperature set at sunny and 75. Remember, the light you shine on somebody today could be the one that makes their whole day. All right? Peace. I'll talk to you soon.